Hi guys, and welcome back to some more Sherlock Holmes Crimes and Punishments. I forgot to look at the timer to see how long I'll be making this part, so this is a very unprofessional start. And my throat still hurts, like I explained in yesterday's part, so hopefully that should clear off soon. But let's look at Blinkhorn's belongings. So we've got a letter from Pitkin. Sir Gregory Pitkin, manager, to Mr. Blinkhorn. Dear Sir, the interests I represent require the situation at the baths to be changed for the better. At the present time, the frigidarium excavations remain under your direction, and yet the works have not progressed. You have failed to find anything of value, and we are unable to make the Are you kidding me? I just said this word a moment ago and now I'm struggling. Frigidarium accessible to the public. The frigidarium is a valuable asset in the recreation of the Roman bath experience. I urge you to complete your work within the next 2 months. You have this remaining time to conclude your archaeological research and to find yourself another workplace.
An ordinary pencil.
Right, Garrow's belongings.
When Garrow
Bloody
found
towel.
Sir Rodney dead, he wiped the blood upon himself.
And a drug file. What kind of drugs?
A file with herbs. Do you know what it is, my dear fellow?
It's the St. John's wort flower, Holmes. It's commonly used as a drug against melancholia. However, an overdosage might lead to a rash or even hallucinations.
Isn't that used for anxiety as well? Like a herbal remedy for nerves and anxiety? Because I used to take that sometimes when I was starting a job. Pitkin's belongings. We have a handkerchief.
Silk handkerchief.
I could be wrong about that. St. John's wort. It does sound familiar though.
A
Fountain
fountain
pen.
pen with solid gold trim.
And a visiting card. Has Sir Gregory Pitkin, manager, Roman Bath, Strand Lane,
Sir
London.
Gregory Pitkin's visiting card.
Right, so we've examined the belongings. Body's ready for examination. Watson! We get to go to the morgue. I've been wanting this the past couple of cases. Run! Right, let's examine your body. I promise I'm not actually like into this. It's just because I said it in the last couple of parts. Just feel like I need to throw a disclaimer out there. Right, we've got a
An
wound.
unusual wound, inflicted by a curved knife, which resulted in instant death, as the coroner's report says.
Is it not normally a Y incision? Right? I'm just basing this off of CSI because I'm fortunate that I've never had to see morgue photos in any of the lines of work that I have had.
According to the coroner, there were no cardiac problems nor lung congestion, but there were traces of fungus, possibly contracted from the Egyptian tombs. The
Stomach
coroner
scar.
observed no stomach nor liver disease, if we're to accept that Sir Rodney was an occasional drinker and 63 years of age.
Alright, we can rotate the body.
The
Bruised
bruising
shoulders.
is in lines. Some light bruising caused by a rope. They were caused by a rope around the waist. Sir Rodney was descending somewhere.
Alright, so we've done his autopsy. That towel looks a little bit in a weird position. Or sheet, I should say, not towel. Right. Let's question the suspects. Or the witnesses, whatever. That's Inspector Lestrade.
Locked.
Well, it was worth a try. Okay. Sherlock, what are you doing? Right, who's in there first? Nobody. So, who do I want? How about you, Mr. Pitkin?
Please escort this suspect for interrogation. Good day to you, Sir Gregory. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I'm assisting the police with their investigation of the murder that took place this morning. Would you mind answering a few questions?
Tell me, Mr. Holmes, will I need to stay here for very much longer?
You got something to hide, sir? Tell me, what is your profession? Also, you've got really nice cheekbones, I think. Either that or the shading's just very remarkable. But either way, tell me about your profession. I'm not hitting on you, I swear.
You are the manager of the baths, is that correct?
Yes, I'm passionate about archaeology. I wanted to restore the ruins. My ambition is to open the baths to the public. Living archaeology can be a profitable business, although now I'm not so sure.
I see. When do you wish to begin using the baths?
When the archaeological researches are over, I will be free to complete the restoration. It is the usual process.
Tell me about Sir Rodney.
What was your relationship with Sir Rodney Bentcliffe?
You were not particularly close. He had an unpleasant temperament. Suspicious, authoritarian, unkind. People possessed by genius may be forgiven for their nature, but not by me.
Was he obstructive?
Not at all. Everything he did led us to greater success. He helped us increase the potential of the building.
Tell me more about the murder.
Please tell me what happened this morning.
The test that we performed this morning was a success. The steam was working well. Then, of course, that awful murder.
What did you see?
The steam was too thick to see anything. But ask Garrow. He saw the body first.
My god, we've got a lot of questions for him. I feel like we should check him out as well. Just in case we get more questions there. Him and his cheekbones. Got an arrogant look, yeah, well. But he has nice cheekbones, okay? Gold chain, cashmere waistcoat, he's a man of wealth. A signet ring, aristocratic roots. No wonder he's got nice cheekbones. What am I missing? Mouth shape, disdain. Okay, was there any recent unusual event or something?
Had Sir Rodney exhibited any recent strange behaviour?
Look, I'm not a suspicious fellow, but I think that he had professional interests elsewhere that he did not wish us to know about.
Why should you think that? Where?
I have no idea. But after all, it was not my business.
Tell me about your work.
How was the work progressing before Sir Rodney's arrival?
Rather slowly, I would say.
Ah, shit. I need to look at my evidence. Again. Rather slowly, letter from Gregory Pitkin threatening the work of Mr. Blinkhorn. Yeah.
Sir Gregory, could you please explain this letter? You expressed the wish to call off the research work at the baths.
It was all about Blinkhorn. He was merrily digging away and taking very little care about it, ruining everything and finding nothing of any value.
But the arrival of Sir Rodney changed your mind?
Sir Rodney's work was extremely promising, and it was good for the bath's publicity. So yes, I changed my mind.
Alright, tell me, why do you have St. John's wort? Yeah, that's what you call it. I was going to say Sir John.
Are you aware that Mr. Garrow is under a form of medication?
Garrow? No, but I never liked that parasite.
Do you believe him to be capable of murder?
Well, he did have blood on him. Does that make him a murderer?
Taking why do I keep trying to say Sir John? Taking St. John's wort does not make you want to kill people, right? I used to take it to cope at a job in a call centre. Then again, call centre. Sometimes you do get that feeling when you had a really shitty customer. Anyway, melted silver. Tell me about it, sir.
Some melted silver was found inside the steam room brazier. Do you know where it came from?
Silver? No.
What about champagne?
Did you bring a bottle of champagne to the baths?
Absolutely not. Sir Rodney did, I think.
Right, is there any deductions we can make? Effective arrival is saved. Research at the baths. Sir Gregory wanted to fire Blinkhorn in order to stop the excavation of the Roman baths so they might open them to the public. Strange wound. Stolen notes. Don't think there's anything. Oh no, that is linked. So Blinkhorn's work was saved by the arrival of Sir Rodney, but at a high cost to his morale. Or Blinkhorn's work was saved by the arrival of Sir Rodney. He was thankful for the possibility of their working together and the chance of learning from him. Well, I'll need to interview Blinkhorn to find out, wouldn't I? So, Mr. Blinkhorn, you're next.
Please escort this suspect for interrogation. Good day to you, sir. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and I am assisting the police with their investigation of the murder of Sir Rodney Bentcliffe. Would you mind if I asked you a few questions?
Not at all, Mr. Holmes. My name is Percival Blinkhorn.
Alright, you sound like you're going to be helpful. I'm just going to check you out for a little bit. Again, I'm not hitting on you. Focused look, attentive, that's good. Shabby workwear, not wealthy. I missed what the other thing said. Rusty bracers. But, damn it. I swear there was... There we go. He's got a callus on his hands. Do you know, oh my god, my phone is going off. I'm doing NaNoWriMo this year. I'm probably saying that wrong, but, you know, November writing month thing, write a novel in a month. And I'm writing about a serial killer, and I'm describing him as having calluses on his hands, but I don't know where the calluses came from yet, so I'm still in the character development stage. Fresh dirt stain, recent earthwork. My god, I'm talking about a serial killer with calluses in hands. Did you do the killing? Because that could help me in my novel that I'm planning on writing.
What is your occupation?
I'm an archaeologist, specializing in the Roman period. I'm working on several excavation sites at present, including the baths at Strand Lane.
Can you tell me more about the baths?
Well, we're hoping to retrieve a great many interesting artifacts from the site, and to list any items of value before their eventual restoration and exhibition.
And has it been successful?
It has, thanks to Sir Rodney.
You can get calluses from rope, right? Like, my thought process here is, there was a rope around Sir Rodney's waist. So, I don't know, maybe... I don't know. I don't even know what I'm thinking, but I'm pretty sure you can get calluses from rope. But then if he's an archaeologist, he will be using his hands a lot, so that explains why he could have calluses on his hands. Anyway, tell me about Sir Rodney.
What was your relationship with Sir Rodney?
I couldn't say that he was a kind man, no. But he was talented. I felt a great admiration for him, I must say.
Was it your first collaboration?
I had met Sir Rodney briefly once in Egypt, and I'd shared my researches with him. Surprisingly, my work did convince him to come here. He arrived only a couple of months ago.
Surprisingly?
Well, Sir Rodney was a cold man, and so very secretive too. But I learned so much from him. I can't believe that he's dead.
What did you see?
Can you tell me what you saw today?
Well, we entered the steam room and we all went to sit down. The steam was particularly dense, and I didn't see anything much further after that. I just heard Mr. Garrow shouting, but we all ran for the door and bumped into each other. I was very alarmed by this point.
What did you do?
Well, the door was stuck, and with all the steam, it was quite frightening. I was barely able to see my own feet. Garrow was covered in blood.
Do you believe that Garrow killed Sir Rodney?
Oh, no. Garrow couldn't harm a fly.
Do you recall seeing or hearing or detecting anything unusual?
Can you recall any recent event that would occur to you now as being a little strange?
Well, yesterday we had a small argument.
Is that all?
No. Sir Rodney informed me that he was to attend the London Archaeological Congress with me. Then he advised me of quite the opposite. And rather aggressively, too.
Tell me about The Ring, not the movie.
Do you recognize this ring?
Certainly. It's the famous Aswan ring. Sir Rodney brought it back from his last campaign in Egypt.
And he kept it for himself?
Sir Rodney has had his own particular ideas of archaeology.
Tell me about drugs in
What
general.
can you tell me about Garrow?
Well, he always looks so sad. And he has been acting strangely lately. He complains about voices and visions. I will keep an eye on him because I'm worried.
Tell me more about your work, sir.
How well were your researchers progressing before Sir Rodney's arrival?
Rather well.
Listen, I've got Pitkin's letter here.
This letter reveals that Sir Gregory was prepared to put a stop to your work.
Yes. But since Sir Rodney's arrival, he had calmed down. He allowed us to work. I'm not sure what they agreed on.
What will happen now that Sir Rodney is dead?
Well, I haven't thought about that. But if it's needed, I will fight to defend Sir Rodney's expectations.
Melted silver, tell me about it.
We discovered some melted silver in the brazier. Did you put it there?
No. Silver, you say? No, I don't know how it got there.
What about the champagne?
Did you place the bottle of champagne in the changing room?
No, I did not.
I don't like how they're painting what's his face here out to be guilty, Mr. Garrow. I mean, he might be, but just the fact that he takes St. John's wort is not cause for him to be a murderer, right? Then again, I don't know like the full side effects and stuff of St. John's wort is. I just know I've taken something that has St. John's wort in it to cope with anxiety and nerves. So, Mr. Garrow.
Please escort this suspect for interrogation.
My dog's making weird noises.
A good day to you. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I'm assisting the police with their investigation of the murder of Sir Rodney Bentcliffe. Would you mind if I asked you a few questions?
I am Tristram Garrow.
Okay, tell me about your profession, sir.
What is your occupation?
I am a counsellor at the district chamber.
And what were you doing at the baths?
Well, I follow the researches. I am interested in archaeology.
You follow them?
Yes, so many things happened and we need to know. Or perhaps it's better hidden.
I beg your pardon, Mr. Garrow.
I meant nothing by that. I apologise.
Oh God, maybe I am approaching this case with bias. Alright, remove my bias, okay? You are just as much a suspect as everyone else, Mr. Garrow, so I'm going to look at you for a bit. See if I can detect stuff like you're badly shaven. And you've got protective amulet hamster hand, which is so you're superstitious. You've got dirty clothes. Eye bags. And you're sweating. Right, tell me about Sir Rodney.
What was it like to work with Sir Rodney?
It was like working with a genius. He was a hard man, but then you know this world is hard. There are always people who want to steal from you. And he trusted me, but oh.
Are you feeling unwell?
Oh, I'm sorry. It is I. I remember. Oh, I feel so sorry.
Do you need anything?
I feel bad. I hear. No, nothing.
I think he needs his
better now.
medication. Can you tell me more about the murder, Mr. Garrow?
Please try to recall what you saw today.
The room was so hot. I had to remove my glasses. I was not feeling so very well in there.
But you found the body.
I saw the knife, you know, flying through the air. I saw the blood. I tried to escape. I don't remember.
Saw the knife? What did it look like?
Everything was as if in a nightmare. It all happened so fast. The knife was shining like gold.
Okay, was there any recent unusual events?
Had Sir Rodney exhibited any recent strange behaviour?
Well, he had been rather secretive these past few days. Last Thursday, for example, I saw him leave. When he returned, it was very late. He showed me some wet coins, Roman coins, and he started to laugh.
Okay, what about the ring?
His ring? Oh, it should be destroyed.
Why do you say that?
It is a cursed ring, digging dark secrets.
Really?
It is after me now. I know it. I shouldn't have worked on it in the workshop. It's too late now.
Oh my god. I feel like there's going to be like some The Mummy thing going on. It's like suddenly I had in my head there, the book, it is cursed. Is that even the quote? It's been a while. This is a clear sign I need to watch The Mummy because Rachel Weisz in that movie, you can't see my hand movement right now, which is a little bit worrying because I could be doing any hand movement, but I just mean that I'm doing... I don't know how to describe this hand signal, but it's like, you know the hand signal when you're going bon appetit? That hand signal. Anyway, moving on from that. Old coin, tell me about it.
This is the coin that he showed me. It is from the 3rd century.
It must be very rare.
No, I don't know.
Alright, it's about time we address the elephant in the room here.
Thank you. Thank you. This will help me to calm down.
Do be careful with the dosage.
I will.
I mean it.
Alright, tell me about the melted silver.
We discovered some melted silver in the brazier. Did you put it there?
It didn't help. The power is too strong.
Oh, my dog. Alright, I'll deal with you in a second, son, okay? Tell me about the champagne.
Did you place the bottle of champagne in the changing room?
What? No.
Garrow appears to be rather mentally disturbed. Either that or he is a good actor.
Any deductions we can make? Garrow's drug. Strange wind made of a peculiar, curved and sharp weapon. Peculiarly, I can't say it. About to make a remarkable discovery. Sir Rodney was lying to everyone about his work and was working alone and secretly. Could that have anything to do with the stolen notes? So why would Sir Rodney be hiding anything? Could the discovery be the motive for the crime? Find out where Sir Rodney was several days before his murder and uncover his precious secret. That sounds good to me. But for now, this is where I'm going to wrap up this part here because my older dog is in my room just now and he's making noises. It sounds as if he's a little bit wanting out of my room pretty much. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you're all having an amazing day and I love you all. Bye!